You read the title? Let's not waste any time. Let's go straight to it.
Matchup. Shannon, what's your biggest takeaway from last night?
Well, my biggest takeaway is what I knew to be true at the beginning of the season. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in the NBA, and he did nothing to dispel that. If you look at his last two games against the Sixers, he was 40, 14 and 6, 67% shooting, game-clinching block in a win on Tuesday. He follows that up. He says that's not good enough. He goes 44, 14 and 6 on 67% shooting, game-tying three to send it to overtime, 2 clutch free throws to win it. I don't really know what else you can do. The guy had 84 points, 28 rebounds, and 12 assists in 2 games on 67% shooting.
How many? Just a second. I just got a quick question. How many turnovers did he have last night?
Oh, no.
How many turnovers did he have?
Come on, Skip. Like, we get it. Giannis had, 7 or 8 turnovers? But are you really going to hold it against him when he gave you 44 points and 6 assists? Like, the assist already kind of cancel out the turnovers. It's not that difficult. It's not that hard.
Last 5 games, head-to-head against Kevin Durant, Giannis is 5-0. He's averaging 35, 13, and 6. He's plus 81. Kevin Durant is minus 67. Now, you told me when Kevin Durant went to LeBron James' house, he's the best player.
Well, he was.
Facts. According to Skip Bayless, Kevin Durant was the best player in the world when he beat LeBron in back-to-back NBA Finals. And applying his same logic, Giannis should be the best player in the world, right? You know, Skip's gotta be consistent. He's gotta be consistent with it. Which one is it?
Shooting 52% in clutch. Last 5 minutes of the ball game within 5. That's what Giannis is doing. So for me, Giannis almost outscored Kevin Durant and KD. So you mean to tell me 2 of the best offensive players in NBA history, 2 of the most clutch players in NBA history. Now, had LeBron, all you do is when LeBron miss situations like that, you got to show it. I don't do that. I don't need to show it because people saw him miss a game-winning shot in regulation and a game-winning shot in overtime. That happened. So what last night told me is what I already knew. The Brooklyn Nets are not beating the Milwaukee Bucks in a 7-game series. Giannis is the currently best player in the NBA. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Guys averaging 30, 14, and 6. 30, 14, and 6 on 57% shooting. I don't know how you get much better than that. And he's the number 1 seed in the East. That's what it told me last night.
Is it my turn?
Yes, your turn. Take it away.
Whew, thank you. Here we go.
So far, Skip Bayless hasn't refuted Shannon Sharpe's argument of Giannis being the best player in the world. So let's hear what Skip Bayless has to say now.
So I have a question. There's this guy who's made back-to-back first-team all-defenses. Back-to-back, he's 6'10", he's long, he can guard any position, including that position, Giannis's position. Yeah. His name is Ben Simmons. Whatever happened to him? Help me out. Help me out. What if he had played last night and guarded Giannis? Would Giannis have gotten 500 points or whatever he got?
Bruh, Ben Simmons doesn't even deserve to be in this conversation. Ben Simmons does not belong in this conversation. If Trae Young nearly averaged 30 a night in the playoffs last season against the 76ers when Ben Simmons was on the court, what do you think Giannis is going to do? What do you think Giannis is going to do to Ben Simmons? Skip, come on. Stop it, dude. Stop.
And by the way, there's this other guy named LaMarcus Aldridge. And when he was with my Spurs, you want to talk about a rim protector? You want to talk about 6'11" and long?
He can't do anything with Giannis.
LaMarcus can do a lot with Giannis because he just bothered the hell out of him. And where has LaMarcus been? I don't know. I think they're just shelving him for the playoffs. He's had an ankle issue. He hadn't played for a month. I don't know what's happening.
Well, you better get out of the 8 seed.
And then there's this guy named Blake Griffin. I thought he did a marvelous job on Giannis last year.
Griffin?
He made Giannis
Blake
work.
Griffin. Skip, stop it. Stop it, man. You're better than this. You're better than this. Just give Giannis his due and move on. Come on, bro.
Let me get my box score out here.
Yeah, get it out.
In the fourth quarter, Kevin Durant made 3 of 4 shots. Took 1 3 and made it. That's pretty good. Didn't get to the free throw line, but he scored 7 points. That's a pretty good fourth quarter,
How many
right?
points did Giannis have? How many
Interesting.
points did Giannis have?
Okay,
If you're going to tell the story, tell it.
Well, he made the last 3, so I'm going to give you that. And there's no more Chris Middleton, so I give
Still
you
not
that.
answering
He had
the
to do
question.
something. Chris
Still
Middleton,
hasn't answered
look
the
at his
question.
line for the fourth quarter. He's the closer for the team, and he managed to take 1 shot and miss it and score 0 points.
Yeah.
So I give you, Giannis stepped into the breach, and he's like, oh, maybe I better do
But
this.
you was trying to make a point about Kevin Durant had 7 points. Giannis had 9 points, 6 rebounds. I mean, tell a story. I mean, you left something off.
And he had 8
Right.
turnovers for the game.
Yes,
Way to go, Giannis.
he sure did.
8.
Yes.
Wow.
Here, he's talking about 8 turnovers. He had that for the game, not for the fourth quarter. So the conversation here is about the fourth quarter, not the entirety of the game. Yes, Giannis had, 8 turnovers, but KD also had 6. So Skip is making it seem as if KD had a perfect game, but he didn't.
He is a clutch. He's about as clutch a shooter as they have on the
Every
team.
time somebody outplays Kevin Durant, you come up with excuse after
I don't know.
excuse after
I'm
excuse.
giving you fact
No,
after
get-
fact after fact.
What did you see last night
I
from
just
Giannis?
told you.
He outplayed
I
him.
just told you.
It's Kyrie ain't got
Okay.
vaccinated. Kyrie ain't gonna get vaccinated.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, they only played this many games together. Giannis outplayed Kevin Durant, and again, Kevin Durant had an opportunity to win the game.
Yep, I completely agree with Shannon Sharpe. You know, whenever KD and the Nets lose a game, Skip Bayless will blame anyone but Kevin Durant. If it had been LeBron who had missed back-to-back potential game-winner shots, Skip Bayless will have a field day. You know, we're talking highlight reels, nicknames, you know, you name it. You know, and vice versa. You know, Shannon Sharpe also does the same when LeBron has a good game. So it's kind of hard for both guys to hold each other accountable for what they say. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Let me know down in the comments who you think is the best player in the world, or any other thoughts you have, leave it down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.